Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, being on a Monday, you know what goes down on Monday. We'll be discussing issues that affecting the youth, not necessarily the youth, I think Mental health Monday. Yeah. Okay, this thing I think it's affect most people, like men, women, children. So before we
dive into the topic.
I'll let you introduce yourself first.
I'm your guest, Kit Noel, and I'm so happy to join you guys for your discussion today.
Oh, you're so welcome, Kit.
Thank you.
So before we dive in with the discussion, stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Today, being on a Monday, we'll be discussing issue affecting men mentally. You find that every now and then when you turn on the television, utakuta news ati mwanaume amejiua, sijui nani amekufa, wamejinyonga. So you wonder, like what is happening? What the hell is happening to this world? Like just the other day, somebody texted me and told me that a friend of a friend amejiua, and it was a guy, and that guy ungemwangalia hata ungesema ati anaweza jiua. Like alikuwa kwa sawa, like he was financially stable, everything was working for him, he has a good wife, the children, career, and then you wonder, what is happening? That's what we want to discuss about. Why is it majority of the people that are committing suicide ni men? So let's begin.
So society is used to taking care of the woman so much that we're forgetting about the men. That's our biggest issue. Our biggest issue is that a man is not given the chance to be vulnerable in this society, because apparently vulnerability is for the woman. So that's where our problem starts, if I'm not wrong. It starts when your mother doesn't let your brother cry because he is a man. So he gets that backward mentality for, if I'm a man, I shouldn't be vulnerable. So he piles up his problems. And when they eat him up, he does things like commit suicide. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I agree with that. So what you're trying to say is that we should let men be vulnerable. Like if they want to cry, let them cry. Akitaka akiwa na shida yote, wacha aseme, si ndio? That's what you're trying to say. Because in that discussion I'll agree with you. Because the way as we were brought up, unaona tukiwa wadogo unakimbia, ukishanguka chini unataka kulia, unaamba mwanaume aliangi, but nimeumia, kwa nini silie? So I think hiyo kitu imekuja to affect mpaka tukakuwa wakubwa, and then as men we don't want to share our problems with our peers or friends, because we don't want, we feel like if I share with you, how will they see me or think about me? Like I'm not capable of taking care of myself. If these small issues zina nini, how will I able to protect my family or take care of my family? So, and then again, when you say that men are supposed to be what? To be strong. Me, I think if you are a man out there and you have issue, you should find one person that you are comfortable with, ule mwenye unaweza endea, unaambia shida zako zote, you discuss, instead of unaacha ina accumulate na pile up kwa nini yako, and then boom, umeenda. What is the use of that?
There is no use. And we should also embrace the man helping a vulnerable man. The issue of If I am a guy, I can't go to my guy friend and be vulnerable with my guy friend. Apparently, it's too gay for a guy. That why is he coming to me and saying that his wife beat him up? Mwanaume ni wa nini anapigwa na mwanamke? You know that thing for kwa nini analia? Mwanaume analianga tangu lini? You know, I think just the way women are their biggest enemies, to some extent, men are their biggest enemies too.
I'll agree with that because unaona there's domestic violence, ndio?
Yeah.
Unakuta mwanamke labda ako more strong than the husband, ndio? So anamchapa alafu the husband now go to report to the police. Unajua what the police will tell him? Atoe enda, kujeni kwanza wanaitana. Hebu kamini muone ule mwenye amepigwa na bibi. We bana, we, and you had gone there to report. And then after 3 days unasikia alidu akiso amekufa. This is the person that would have helped, tunaget. But because of ignorance
toxic
or
masculinity. I feel like toxic masculinity is the biggest issue here. Because toxic masculinity shows that a woman is always going to be the vulnerable one, the lesser one. That at no point should the man look like the weaker one or the lesser one. They don't know, according to me, that vulnerability makes you stronger.
Exactly.
If I can cry before a person, it doesn't mean that I'm being weak.
It's
just that I'm showing that my strength is yes, I'm going down in form of strength, but I'm not down. You know.
Yeah,
I feel so. I feel like if we embrace the culture for telling a guy by the by siko sawa, and you actually listen. You know, listening is also an issue here because when a guy tells you, bro, siko sawa, nini, like, hey, si tuende basi tutoe lock, utakuwa sawa,
ukiongea na wenzako.
And apparently drinking is a coping mechanism for men. So, and
I think so.
Yeah, it is. That's
because inakuanga tu for that moment, and then after ikishaisha umerudi kwa ile. So what would you advise men to do?
To talk. Yeah, because I feel like I feel like we should, as men, if you're not the one going through the situation, you should learn how to help someone who is going through the situation. And as a society, change starts with me. It starts when I see my friend anashinda kwa bar kila saa, every time he's like, let's go drink. Every time we all know, hataki, if he's a basketball player, he doesn't want basketball, he's just staying in the house. It's up to me as the guy friend to go and ask my friend, bro, nini mbaya? I have to know, let them talk and make them feel more than look that if you're talking, it isn't making you weak. I won't view you in a different way because change starts with you. So if I can give my friend a safe space for them to talk, then I feel like I'll have made a big step towards mental knowledge for men. Yeah.
I agree with that. Lakini this thing is getting out of hand. Before we know it, watu tutakuwa na wanaume. Because every day, every now and then, wanaume wanakufa. You might see me like this, well put up together, but deep down, kuna issue naenda. But naogopa kukuambia. And then I think men wanaogopanga ku-approach other men. Like if I tell you, you'll go and tell the other person. Do you think that could be the reason?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you share about your guy friends to your other guy friends? No, because.
Do I?
Do you?
Okay. Let me not speak about myself. But I find majority of the people, of men, they don't.
Yeah,
they don't. They just keep it to themselves, or they only have one friend.
What could you think causes mental health issues among men?
I think maybe the way you were brought up, the environment, whereby maybe where you were brought up, your parents used to fight a lot. They used to fight a lot. fighting was the order of the day in that house. Unatoka shule unasikia wanachapana, wanatukanana. You see, when you grow up, hiyo tu ndio kitu inakuja kwa mind yako, like, you know, this is normal. So you take it to your relationship, and then
so it's the issue for the toxic environment makes me toxic in my own type of way. Like if my mother is beating me, and let's say I'm of a single mom, and the dad left us on bad terms, and my mom hates men because of that, then she's pushing it on me, you know? So it could probably be a cause, because it belittles me, and I'm trying to it's a trauma response.
Exactly.
Would you say that?
Yeah. Because I find, if you just look at I'm not saying that the people that they are brought up with single parenting wabaya, not most of them. But just try and
there's a fair share.
So you find these people, like unakuta mama yake hapo anapenda, labda waliachana na baba yake because baba yake alikuwa so violent, nini, alikuwa anamchapa. Sasa unajua mtu yeye ameona akiwa mdogo. So when he grow up, anaenda kwa relationship, ajui how to settle the differences. Anaenda anapeleka hiyo nini yake kwa bibi, wanachapana. So with time unaanza kuwa na depression. Depression because you don't have someone ule unge look up to
when things are not working out for you, because you're bringing this toxic environment,
so you don't know how to solve the
and
issue.
The relationship is out of place.
Exactly. So that could be the cause. And then another thing, employment. Majority of the youth nowadays, just let's talk the truth. What say they want a job? Unapata umetoka shule, ushatoka shule, you have that high expectation at like utapata kazi nini, unaingia kwa maofisi, unapeleka CV, and then those offices wanakuuliza aje, we are looking for somebody who has 15 years experience or 10 years experience. Mind you, nimetoka tu shule juzi and papers zangu I passed, unaona. So how do they expect me kukuwa na hizo 15 years experience, yet they are not giving me that position, and yet I'm qualified? You see? Now with time nitaenda nimekuwa depressed nini 2 years 3 years sijapata kazi. That's why you find majority of the youth wengine wanaanza kuingia kwa drugs just to cope up with the depression.
So these things that make men, these things that lead to mental and poor mental health among men, cause trauma responses, like they cause bad coping mechanisms, you see.
Exactly.
So men being drunk could be a response of and instability and poor mental health. I'm sorry.
I don't think I got your question.
So I'm saying because of trauma, depression, I could be using drinking as a coping mechanism.
Okay.
Do you think that?
Yeah, exactly. So because many people know, let me say for me, the way I cope with my, should I say depression? It's not depression because, guys, I'm not depressed or mental health. I take a walk. Other people, they choose drinking. Others, they choose women. So drinking, and that's toxic because after 2 days, after 30 minutes or 1 hour, the problem would not have gone away. Utarudi tu pale. So you find bado tu atarudi tu pale kunywa nini, or if it's or if this someone it's hook up to women, atakuwa anataka akiwa na stress anarudi kwa anaenda kwa wanawake. That's toxic. You are not helping yourself by the way. So you should just find another way of coping with the problem. Take a walk, ride a bicycle, take a drive, uende Naivasha nini kama una hiyo wewe chukua bike yako, listen to music. Those are positive mechanisms.
So while we are trying to get to the bottom of mental health among men, we should also teach men how to cope with these things.
Yeah, we should. I think we should.
Yeah.
We should. If you're a man out there and maybe you have a problem, mental problem, and the only way you know how to cope with it, unajua ni kukunywa pombe, kwenda na wanawake, no. I think what I would advise, find someone or find something positive. If it's listening to music, listening to music inafanyanga ina soothe your heart, sio your soul, unasikia vizuri. Ama just taking a walk on the forest, like me, I like forest where there's a lot of trees, you know. So they should stop taking those drugs, because it won't help. In fact, it will worsen the situation.
And we should stop being afraid of being mentally vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it was nice having you.
Thank you.
To my show.
Amazing being here.
And I hope we will be doing this more often.
Yes, I will. Next time I'll need Tilo.
So till next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.